Hey guys, Charles here, my wife Lori, back at Popeye's Bar.
Hey everybody.
Today we got an exciting episode. We're gonna, first on this one, as always, we're gonna talk about the cigar I'm gonna be smoking later on today. This is a Arturo Fuente. This one is the King, because we're gonna be doing the King in Kentucky here in a little bit, talking about that. But I got that, their cigar. This is actually just a little bit about it. This is Ecuadorian sun-grown. It's a Churchill size. It's in this little fancy tube, as y'all can see.
That is fancy.
Yeah, and you just undo the.
It's got ribbon.
Yeah, it's got a little ribbon on the back of it, so they've done it up right. It's not a really expensive cigar, but nice size cigar. This is probably going to take you about 90 minutes to smoke. This one's it's a $15 cigar, but looking forward to that later on today. But first of all, we're also got another little thing here we're going to talk about. It's called Oak and Smoke Company. They have these. Lori probably knows a little bit more about it. She actually ordered them for me here, and they got a little engraving on the back. Oak and Smoke Company. They're
supposed to be from out of West Virginia, and they're supposed to be. The advertisement about them and on their website said that it was 100% white oak and that it was charred and no chemicals, blah blah. But it actually shipped from China. Wah wah wah. So I did look up after the fact to see these were about $60 a cup. There's another brand, they're like $99 on sale per cup. So I went this route just to see if we like the concept of the charred cup and if it made a difference. The other brand says that these are definitely not real. They say they're pine wood. They say that they put extra shine, chemicals, inside, outside, blah, blah. So, I might have got duped, but we're going to see if it makes a difference.
Yeah. And before you spend 90 bucks, it really needs to make a big difference.
Right.
But we're gonna try one of these Brown-FORMAN bourbons here. We're gonna do a shot in the oak and smoke. Is that what? Yeah, oak and smoke. Then we'll try one in a regular Glen also, just see if we can tell the difference. But if you don't know a lot about Brown-FORMAN, they own a lot of different things. They actually own some tequila brands. They own some gin brands and a couple of different scotches. But as far as bourbon goes, they are the makers of Jack Daniels, which we have. We'll start with that one first. But this is just a Jack Daniels single barrel. I picked this up in Greenbrier, West Virginia. But we'll start with that one. But there also are the makers of Old Forester, Woodford, and what everybody's looking for, the King of Kentucky. But anyway, we'll do a little start. We'll do the tasting. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's change it on the Old Forester. I think you might have had this on one of the later episodes. This is the Old Forester single barrel 100 proof, which I really enjoyed. We did a comparison of this one against the Old Forester 1924. I preferred this one. A couple of other people preferred the 1924. But we'll do a little tasting on this to see if we can tell a difference.
I just want a little taste.
Yep, especially since we're going to be going.
I'm going to swirl it to see if we can get all the chemicals in there, y'all.
Yep.
Get all those chemical additives in there so we can see if it makes a difference.
Trying to make some small pours in case we have
Whoops.
Especially with all that. I don't think you can swirl the oak as good as you can in one of the Glens.
They're a little short.
And I don't know what the other
ones, the other brand that's supposed to be the better real brand, they actually have them in shapes of Glens. So they're a little taller, slender.
Okay. Which one you gonna try? You gonna try the Glen first?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the
Well, why don't we do the nose first?
Okay.
And see on each of them.
Yeah. nose on Old Forester is just great. It's
It is good.
very caramely.
So this is single barrel?
Yeah, this is single. This is 100 proof, so this is right in your sweet spot.
Sweet spot. Oh, we're gonna taste that one
Oh,
first.
you ready?
I thought we were gonna do the nose on both.
Oh, nose on both first. Okay.
It didn't change anything.
I
for me.
don't think it changed anything.
I think being out of the box has done away with
Right.
the char smell.
No, it
I
smells.
don't get a lot of char smell at all,
Okay.
actually.
Let's see if it changes the taste of it. Any of that.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm. That's good. I think it's, I was saying the other night, I think it's very complex
It is.
bourbon here.
I like a little less complex.
That's probably, I think you like the 1924 better, so
Mhm.
I think it's a little less complex than this one.
All right, let's do a little Coca-Cola. We're gonna try this now?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I actually get more notes on the nose in this than I do in this. But
Maybe just my imagination, I don't know. But I think it maybe a little more adds to the wood flavor on the back
I
end.
think it does.
On the back end. So if you do like the
It
wood,
actually makes it a little more. I don't really love this one
right?
because I don't know. I just don't like. It's
Okay.
a little aggressive on the notes, the tasting
Okay,
notes for
okay.
me. A little harsh, and I think this mellows it out.
Mellows out.
Just a touch. It may be my mind playing tricks on me. I don't know, but
I think I just think it opens the woods part on the back end a little more.
yeah, I'm not a fan.
Okay. I don't think you liked this one as last time.
It's harsh. I don't know. I just don't. I don't.
I disagree. To me, to me,
Well,
it's,
it's what you. I'm not a
Yeah.
bourbon. I'm not the bourbon person, y'all. I really bourbon is not my thing. So trust his opinion more than mine.
as far as does it make a difference? I mean, I guess it's a nice thing to have on your bar, but I don't think it's something I'm going to change from, drinking from this, to the Glens. I just personally like the Glens. I like the way, you can swirl around and really pick up the notes. Really good.
I think it. I swear, I think it mellows it just a hair for me.
Well,
The harshness, I don't know, but you can have it all.
why don't you just put that to the side? You got enough.
You can have chemicals and all.
All right. Well, we're gonna do another. We're gonna do another one of the Brown-Formans. This is Jack Daniels, which is not really considered a bourbon. It's a Tennessee whiskey.
How does this rank with you?
As far as Jack goes, I like Jack Daniels. I won't say the single barrel's my favorite. I got a Jack 10 back here, which is probably growing on me as one of my favorites. But looking forward to trying to find a Jack 12 and a 14 eventually. Maybe in August, at the end of August here, when we go on our trip down to Georgia, maybe we get lucky and find some stuff. Jack Daniels is just a lot sweeter. I think you might like this better. But no burn on the end at all on this.
There's enough for me
Mm-hmm.
to make it enough.
And
but
I think that's 100 proof also, if I ain't mistaken, but I may be wrong on the. Actually, it's not even 100 proof. That's probably why you like it even more. It is like 94 proof.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say it's a favorite, but it's doable for me.
Well, I'm gonna have to open this one up. You should be able to find this is you know, Woodford Reserve is they're the sponsor of the Kentucky Derby every year, and they put out a new bottle every year. This is this year's bottle. I haven't opened it yet.
Don't worry, knife enthusiast.
No.
That is not my kitchen knife. I gave it to him for his bar, so he is not dulling my knife.
It'll pop there, but it does. It has a little picture on here. I guess this is the 156th year of the Kentucky Derby, and it's, you know, it's got a nice little graphics on it and everything.
Pretty bottle.
Yeah.
It's kind of got a hammered look to the bottle too, kind of a. And what's this proof?
This one is
Smells good.
90 proof.
This ought to be really good to me then.
Just a hair over 90 proof, maybe. It says it's 45.2% alcohol, so 91% alcohol. Proof. Woodford usually.
So far, that's my best. My
Okay.
favorite.
Woodford is usually has a woods on the very oaky on the back end most times. So.
Yeah, I get that. That will be my favorite so far.
Okay.
For your non-bourbon drinking people.
And all the ones here are fairly reasonable. They're going to be under $100 bucks for any of them bottles right there. Now we'll talk about the King in a little bit. I don't know if you want to try this or not. I'm gonna try it just because we tried the King in Kentucky this weekend. We popped it open when our kids were in.
Yep. Our kiddos were in from Ohio. Grandma got to see the grandbabies. Wow.
Oh.
You're gonna have an infinity.
Okay, Infinity's good. I'll do your Infinity glass with
An infinity shot.
my cigar later on. I'm not even gonna tell the proof on this one.
Okay.
This is another one of the single barrel. This is it's actually barrel strength, and it's called Burn the Boots of 2025.
Oh, great.
Excuse me. Burn the Boats of 2025.
Burn the boats.
Burn the boats.
What's burn the boats mean?
Not really sure, but after you sip it, then I'll tell you the proof on it. So.
Well, the nose isn't doesn't lend itself to high proof.
So if you want if you're looking for the different ones, the blue labels are always going to be your barrel strength. The black labels are always going to be the bottled and bond at 100
That's
proofs.
an Old Forester or just an Old Forester?
Just on their single barrels. And the blue ones are really fairly easy to find right now. The black labels, not as much. They're sort of harder to find out there. Got some kick? I thought you might think so. So this
Not horrible though.
This one is 132.3
Wow.
proof. So yeah, this one's up there a notch.
It's very balanced though.
Mm-mm.
I do get a little bit of
Super sweet on the nose. I mean, and the first tasting of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the heat on the back end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree.
I mean, every time you pick one, they're going to be a different single barrel. So you may not find this one, exact one. That's a really good bottle there. All right. Now, what everybody's been waiting on, the King of Kentucky. This is a batch. This is a 12-year-old King of Kentucky. Just came out this year. There's 3 batches of this. This is batch number 1. It's 105 proof. Brown-Forman's, King of Kentucky, the 16-year-old and I think the 17-year-olds in the past have won Whiskey of the Year. I really don't think this one's going to do that. I don't think it's up to par for Whiskey of the Year this year.
We're going to tell them that before we drink it?
Yeah, we are. Hey, but this has been open a couple days now, so
Maybe it's different.
maybe it's opened up a little bit. Then maybe you want, like we're talking about, maybe add a little water to it. So I mean, I can never do
So
that.
as y'all can tell, we weren't real impressed with this the first day we opened it.
And for $299,
$300.
$300 and that's ABC price. This is a controlled state. Got lucky, found this in the fancy case in Goldsboro, North Carolina. They had it in fancy case, and I thought I've never even seen a King in Kentucky before in a case. So I had to pick it up. So
All right, let's do this, y'all.
let's see what we got here. I do pick up the sweet nut. I actually think it's improved from being open just a little bit.
Quite a bit better.
So I was very.
It was horrible.
It
was horrible.
I won't say it's hard. I just thought it was a little harsh. And for $2.99, it was expecting a lot more. But hey,
It has mellow. I mean, I could drink that now.
no, yeah, and it could be that you drank it after you drank 132 proof. Old Forester.
So what is that proof?
That's 105 proof.
Okay.
But is it worth $299? If you've never had a King in Kentucky, it's worth it to you to buy one to have in your bar. Same thing. A lot of.
Is it gonna blow your socks off? Maybe not. Maybe.
It may not blow. Do I think it's gonna win whiskey of the year this year? Probably not.
We did only get batch one. Maybe
Only batch one.
2 or 3 is more.
I think one of them's is a little lower proof than this one. I think one of them's a little higher proof than this one, if I remember correct. I think it goes up to, I think one of them's up like 107 proof, but don't quote me on that. But would I buy every one of them? Probably would if I could find the other two. I probably would buy them, but just to have them and to compare the 3. But hey, it's not a bad bourbon, but is it worth $299? Probably not.
I've had better.
Yeah, I've had better too.
Sorry, King.
Oh,
By the way, I like your hat.
well, thank you. Well, guys, I think we're gonna finish up on this one. Again, these are all products of Brown-Forman. They do great work. I mean, they got some of the best distilleries there are. Between Old Forester, Woodford Reserve, and Jack Daniels, and of course King of Kentucky. These are some of the top distilleries.
They're solid.
They're solid.
Yeah.
So, and I know I just repeated your comment again, but
I told him he sounded like a parrot. He didn't realize.
it's okay. I married a very smart woman, and so I follow her word sometimes.
Aww.
But anyway, guys, I've enjoyed the episode. I hope if you like this, if you like the episode, please like it, hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe. And we'll
help Pawpaw build his dream.
Yep. Still looking for that $100 cigar. So, but anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed it. And until the next time, happy hunting out there, guys.
Happy hunting, guys.